Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, wherever you are in the world today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coming in, beautiful souls, off the back of some pretty big messages over this last week. Obviously, we've all been navigating all of these different energies. Some of you have felt in voidy spaces. Others of you, it's been like a roller coaster. You feel great one day and flat the next. Your sleep patterns may have been disrupted. There's a lot of galactic energy going on right now, as in astrological energy, planetary energies, the stars themselves, the solar flares coming off the sun. There's all kinds of things, beautiful souls. They're just saying everything's being stirred up. Right, and these two cards today, beautiful souls, I feel this is also off the back of one of my messages only a few days ago on the heart chakra, all about the heart, all about healing. The first card out today, beautiful souls, is Master. And as soon as I saw this, obviously, I was like, master your emotions. When you master your emotions, you will master your life pretty much. And obviously, look, he isn't sad. He's not happy or sad or anything, but he is very heavily focused on his heart, right? But it looks like the heart is in this cage. And again, there's a couple of meanings there, beautiful souls. Some of you may have had your heart in a cage in this last season. Maybe you've been really burnt in the past. You've had some pretty, not pleasant experiences with ex-partners or partners or, ex-bosses or colleagues, whatever that is for you, beautiful souls. And it really kind of left your heart broken, they're saying. And this heart, as I said, is in this cage. So again, mastery of emotions, beautiful souls. That heart is giving off such a beautiful, beautiful glow, right? He's not covering it, but he's holding it, right? Very carefully, very intently. He's literally mastering the energy, they're saying, that's emanating from the heart space at this time. Okay, and the clarifier, beautiful souls, was rebuild. And the first thing I noticed was she. So she or he, fellas, we've got one each here, right? So this could also be a couple, a relationship, a potential partner. I'll get back to that in a second. That did come through as well. But beautiful souls, this person is also, she's holding her heart, like protecting it, holding on to it. But again, the light that is emanating from her heart space, just like this one, right? So I feel for a lot of you, you've had your heart in protection mode. And it's time, beautiful souls, to release that. Whatever forgiveness, resentment, bitterness, anger, grief, sorrow, sadness, disappointment, coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't, all of those things, beautiful souls, in this season, we've got to release them, right? Because otherwise we are essentially keeping ourselves in our own prisons. And we cannot love somebody until we fully open up. And that is very, very scary, especially if you have had, and they're just showing me right now, the lightning bolts hitting her. If you've had a major shock to the heart, a major heartbreak, right? Something that has affected you on a deep, deep level, where you have been in protection mode, where you have been in, just making sure that that never happens again, they're saying. But you've essentially locked your heart away in a cage. And beautiful souls, you can't love somebody fully and completely until you really release all of those terms and conditions and all of those other things that come with it. And again, beautiful souls, rebuilding, master and rebuild, but you are the master, right? You have all the tools that you need at this time to basically master your emotions. You've been through a lot, they're just saying as well. And maybe in these last few seasons, these last few years, take it as it resonates, beautiful souls, these situations have been brought in to teach you. Remember, everything is lessons and growth, right? Everything is lessons and growth. So now you are rebuilding from the ground up. And again, beautiful souls, the lightning is hitting her. This to me would be like the Tower card, right? If I had a traditional deck, which I don't use, but again, that lightning strike, they just keep saying it. So maybe some of you are about to have something suddenly happen. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily mean bad, beautiful souls. Something suddenly could hit you like a lightning bolt, right? Maybe you've just met someone and literally, this lightning bolt, this epiphany is going to hit you because this person is also activating your heart, right? There's an energetic pull. Take these as they resonate, beautiful souls, but master, right? Fear, identify, release negativity, freedom, and love. And I'm pretty sure we've covered basically all of those things, beautiful souls, in this last couple of weeks. Fear and doubt often prevent a relationship or situation from flowering or from manifesting. And this is the season for manifesting, beautiful souls. In matters of the heart and soul, they can also restrict and confine. And obviously, they just said the word solitary confinement, right? So like being in jail. So for some of you, you have had your heart locked up. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. And maybe for some of you, beautiful souls, because you have been hurt so badly in the past, you've had major heartbreaks, people that you would never have expected. And this doesn't necessarily mean just your physical partner or ex-partner or ex-wife or ex-husband. This can also be friendships. This can also be family members, right, that have hurt you. They've done something so incredibly crushing, they're saying, to your soul, that you've literally had your heart put in a cage, right, because you never want to experience that again, they're saying. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. Beautiful souls, I'm getting goosebumps and I haven't even spoken because in my room here, I look literally I've got a big sign on my wall that is love. That's what it says, is love, right? And, it's got the little love heart. I'll have to take a photo or something and maybe put it on my community post. But again, beautiful souls, opening up the heart. Some of you, they're saying to me, you think you're too old to meet someone now, or you've been there and done that and it's all too hard, and the pond is getting smaller and smaller to choose from. God and the angels, beautiful souls, for those singles that are watching this right now, they have your perfect kingdom spouse all lined up for you. Now they, by the way, could also be going through this right now, because this is a couple, right? This is a male and a female. So maybe both of you separately are going through heart activations and healings at this time. That is another message for somebody out there. And again, beautiful souls, twin flame, mirror image, however you want to call it, both of you are being activated, being asked to heal and clear any of these last bits, as I said, of anger, bitterness, resentment, sadness, sorrow, grief, heartache, heartbreak, etc. Because then you can rebuild and actually attract the right person that is on that energetic alignment, the ones that your soul team have. They have handpicked your partner for you, beautiful souls, but you have got to do the healing first. Otherwise, you are going to draw in and attract somebody else who is still broken, who is not on the same energy level as you, vibration level as you. And again, beautiful souls, if you've been in those situations in the past, they don't always end well, because usually one person is growing and the other one isn't, or there may be major clashes between, as one elevates, the other one really pulls away. None of those relationships were your soul destined partners. They were lessons and growth, beautiful souls. They were people that were brought in your blueprint in this lifetime for you to experience these things so that you could ultimately heal and bring in your true life partner. And that, as I said, there's a couple of different messages in this, beautiful souls. But again, if we don't do the healing, we are going to keep attracting people that are broken, right? And we do not want that, beautiful souls. But at least be attracting people that are doing the healing work alongside of you and growing with you, right? These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. It's time to take action. To master your fears, you must first identify them. What fears about love have you allowed yourself to believe? I'm not worthy enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not wealthy enough. I'm not tall enough, short enough, whatever it is, beautiful souls. I don't, there's 1,000 different things. We put all these terms and conditions and, paperwork, reams of paperwork in front of us because we think all of these things, and what you think you will attract. And that's what I was just saying before, beautiful souls. You do not want to be attracting somebody that is broken. You want to be attracting, right, your divine other half, somebody at least on the same page as you. Are you concerned about being unlovable? Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Now, I'll put my hand up there, beautiful souls. Obviously, I've had some soul-destroying, crushing relationships. Obviously, I write about the ex-husband in my book. On my healing journey through brain cancer. Part of the reason, as I said, metaphysically, that I'm sure it manifested in the brain, that was literally like being in the battle trenches 24/7, and it literally sucked my soul and broke me, like literally broke me in places that I didn't even think could possibly even be broken. And I'm very resilient. I'm very strong. I've got, poles, a massive amount of will and determination. But beautiful souls, that literally left me in the fetal position on the floor many, many times over years of narcissistic, mental, emotional, verbal abuse, etc. And I digress, beautiful souls, but again, freedom. So as an air sign, we love to move. The butterfly that's come through all of these messages, essentially, that was actually a nickname that I was given at one point, was the butterfly. You never settle. You're never in one place for too long. And beautiful souls, yes, but again, when I make that commitment to someone or something, it is rock solid. But again, there's a lot of heart healing that had to take place, beautiful souls. And for many of you, some of you, this could be over years, right? Some of you may have been in such unbelievably violent, abusive, just all of these things, all of these different types of relationships that have left you broken. You are lovable. Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Yes. Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they be met? A lot of women have been conditioned to not speak up, right? That was the old 3D matrix. Women were seen and not heard. They were in the background. All of those things, beautiful souls. Sit quietly and uncover what may be holding you back. By the very act of facing your fears, you will recognize them for the deceptions that they are, and you will discover the power to master and eliminate them. The absence of fear is unconditional love. Please take some time to look at your fears and doubts so you can release them. This will free you to manifest joyful and loving relationships of all kinds. Know that you can have the relationships that you desire. Act now to release your fears and open your heart. Affirmation: I now release my fears and open fully to a loving relationship with myself and others. Right? We've got to love ourselves first, beautiful souls. And number 16, rebuilding, right? So once you've done the healing and the releasing, it's time to rebuild now. Collapsing, exposing, creating, pretense, revelations, awareness. Again, beautiful souls, scorpionic energy. What has been in the dark will be brought to light. There may be some revelations. There may be secrets coming out. There may be, pieces of information that were missing from the puzzle, that in this new season, things are going to start to make a lot more sense. The dynamics of any relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers, consisting of joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship was once based on. And this is true for a lot of people that have been with their partners 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, beautiful souls. Children change relationships, work. As I said before, one person is growing and evolving, the other one isn't. And, they're just showing me right now like a pile of cards, right? The tower of cards, literally. And maybe that's why the lightning bolt's coming in. For some of you, you have outgrown some of these relationships in your life. And it doesn't always have to be your partner. For those of you with a partner, this could be old friendships. This could be work colleagues or bosses or environments. This could be family as well, beautiful souls. People who don't make you feel good anymore, people who aren't cheering you on, people who aren't on that same frequency of you as you are, beautiful souls. It's time to release them and rebuild from the heart, right? Attracting in what you do want. New people, new experiences, new places, new things. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance or worse. And I have known a lot of people, beautiful souls, that have just stayed in relationships because of the kids, because of the house, because of the things, didn't want to go through the whole divorce thing, didn't want to do that because, again, all uncomfortable. And then how would I possibly form another relationship? It's all too difficult. It's all too hard. Literally, they're saying living separate lives under the one roof, beautiful souls. But yes, tolerating something is not enjoying your life, beautiful souls. Even in good relationships of any kind, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. And again, beautiful souls, if you have been doing all of this inner work, you are blossoming, they're saying, right? You cannot contain the light that is now coming from your soul, from your heart space, right? You cannot contain it. She's got wings. I'm going to say these are wings, like angel wings, right? You've done a lot of work on yourself. And if the people around you haven't, then again, beautiful souls, they will naturally start to fall away. There will be a misalignment. And it doesn't mean you do away with them forever or cut ties completely. For some of you, yes. But if it's family, it just might mean that you don't involve yourself with them as much. You see them less, right? And when you do catch up with them, it's just a very short and sweet, catch up, or whatever that is for you, beautiful souls. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause relationships to collapse. And that's why they were giving me the cards before, right? So very flimsy, they're saying. It wasn't a solid foundation. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive and desire. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth, honesty, and love. And that's why I'm saying, beautiful souls, just because the tower's hit, it doesn't mean you're just discarding people left, right, and center. It may mean that the dynamics of the relationship now come back together in a different way. There's other terms and conditions on there, as in, just that, leading with the heart, right? There may be terms and conditions that have to go with that, particularly family. Families are huge lesson, like they're lessons in themselves. Your families are usually some of the biggest lessons you'll ever learn. Use this awareness gained by this exercise to steer all of your relationships on a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joys and sorrows, successes and failures. And this is what was coming up in this one, right? And think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. So heavily feeling, beautiful souls, this is obviously very skewed towards a lot of the singles out there. But again, beautiful souls, relationships of all kinds. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself first, and then invite in unconditional love from others. And as I said, beautiful souls, if you are single, I heavily feel in this next season, over this next 3 to 6 months especially, I feel a lot of you are going to find your life partner, the one that has done the work alongside with you or separately and then coming together, beautiful souls, because that seriously is very much a match for me, as in looking at those two pictures, right? Both of you will have gone through very similar circumstances, they're just saying as well. Affirmation, I cut to the core of my relationships and consciously rebuild them. So beautiful souls, a bit longer than normal, a little bit wound out there, but again, take it as it resonates. Hit me up in the comments. If this is you, this is how you've been feeling, if this is something that you've experienced, whatever that is, beautiful souls, let me know in the comments. And of course, as I said, beautiful souls, this very heavily I feel is a match coming in together. Divine masculine, divine feminine. As I said, you've both gone through your own trials and tribulations, very similar. And obviously, God, source, your angels and soul team are working on you. And you could still be separate from this person right now. You could be together with them. This could also be the rebuilding of relationships that you already have in your life, friendships, a current partner, a husband, wife, etc. Whatever that is for you, beautiful souls, definitely an energetic match. So beautiful souls, hit me up in the comments. As I said, first time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit the little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel, and of course I'm sending each and every one of you so much love. Have the most amazing day, beautiful souls, and I'll see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.